Why couldn't the United States of America, California, have covered my child for 30 days being a United States-born child, being a child? Why couldn't they cover her for their life until something was found? Did you know they have a code called DIED, Code Died in California Children's Services? Give condolences to the parent. Coverage authorized. Medi-Cal, to the death of your child. Coverage authorized. When Sophia died, we were covered for everything. Isn't that something? And that's what we need to change, because I could have gotten mad and I could have gotten sad, and I did. I got so mad. I tried to eliminate my citizenship from the United States of America. I would rather be without a country for the life of my daughter. Money doesn't matter, but to the United States of America, it did. Sophia was born on Easter Sunday on April 11th. Since she was little, she saw angels, but she was always really funny. But she came out differently, stiff. And from that point on, she was a special individual with a learning disability. She ended up growing up to be very strong and opinionated and artistic and beautiful. And then, everything is going well. We're doing our poetry, we're living, we're finally in a great place in our life. And then Sophia got sick. They said, Sophia has a rare form of leukemia called refractory leukemia, which means it's like oil and water, nothing is going to help it. And that's how Sophia's Angels started in the new realm of Sophia's Angels. At first it was creativity and fun and angels and artwork and music and still that. But now Sophia's Angels were like we were calling on all angels to help keep her alive. All her angels. Because now we have to believe what she believes. She worked really, 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 really hard to live. Really hard. And it was really hard to go back into the hospital because then we were in there for months. And she never left the hospital. She had her leukemia, it came back. And we had a second opinion from Children's Hospital. We went around everywhere, and Children's Hospital said, Viv, because she hasn't had lots of chemotherapy for quite some time, there's hope, but you need to bring her here, and she's there, and because you're already in the system, you have to have your insurance authorization. And here comes the part, is that we were so excited, me and Bruce, we went to Children's Hospital, and they gave us hope. They saw it, it's nothing concrete, but she's without infections. She's good right now to move. But my husband lost his job and his insurance. That's how I found out. So I tried to find insurance when Sophia was disqualified from insurance every day till she died. And then I went to El Segundo, I believe, and left my dying daughter alone to beg for qualification through C.O.B.R.A. And they took me after I begged on my hands and knees, and then we got insurance, and Sophia died. But when you lose your job and you lose your insurance, we found out that there's no coverage. C.O.B.R.A, first of all, is like almost double the cost of insurance, and you have to pay that. Even with Obamacare now. Obamacare wasn't there in 2005 when this happened to us. But now we have Obamacare, and you think Obamacare is going to take over? No. It's going to be just like Medi-Cal, just like C.O.B.R.A, just like CCS, okay? Which means that there's a 30-day gap where a United States-born child is completely uninsurable, even for their life in crisis. No matter if you have letters, pleads from doctors, pleads from parents, nothing. I found out the flaws to the law and realized that this is an administrative change. All they need to do is make the rules differently. It's not voted by the people. It's not even voted in chambers. It's amongst a group of people who will decide that they need to increase that level. I went as far as going to Alex Padilla, our state senator at the time, after many years of presenting it to different politicians that won't listen to a woman's heart simply because this issue is too hard. It's too hard because unless you live it, it's not a situation. So what is the majority of people that are living what I lived to go out there to speak, to change that system? Not very many. And who has the wheel and the passion after their child has died to stand there for years and say, hey, this has to change for one another. I stand in front of you from my mija before you. To people of now that are experiencing that have no voice. To the people in the future, so that their parents don't have to get on their knees and beg as I did. Why? Why, if there's a fix?